Okay, so let's talk about wire fraud on this slide. So when you ask that question, do I have coverage for wire fraud to your carrier? Talk us through that a little bit. Like, how do they really make sure that there is coverage, or how does that question get answered with nuance that our listeners need to be prepared to understand?
John, let me answer this question. Let me go first because I spent hours last night practicing on how to answer this question. I made my wife and my son, who's home from college, listen to my eloquent answer. And here it is. There is no coverage for wire fraud from the insurance industry. There's no coverage. You have to, so that was my answer that I practiced. You can't buy it. We've paid out millions of dollars from 2016 to 2020, as have all the other carriers in this space, and it's not insurable anymore. You might have that agent who you're friends with at church. They might think, we have some very sexy endorsements called electronic funds transfer rider, social engineering rider, computer crime rider, computer manipulation rider. There's so many that sound like they cover wire fraud. Trust me, we insure more title agents, attorney agents, mortgage bankers than anybody. There's no coverage for this from the insurance perspective. You might think you do, but you don't. There's so many tricks and so many things that you need to do to get coverage that if you did those things, you wouldn't have had that loss. Do not rely on the insurance industry to cover it because they just don't. I would love to say they do, but they don't. You've got to partner with a technology company.